Whew. Alright, I'm back. We were going to quit this miserable game and start a new one, if I remember correctly. So let's do that. Hey! Hey, I forgot my socks again. I'm sorry I was gone for so long. That was. Let's do 10% attack power. Let's make our warriors stronger. I meant to go and just continue assembling this darn bed. It is not done because I also realized while I was struggling with the section of it that I haven't eaten in quite a while. Like, I ate breakfast and then did not eat anything else. So I realized I might be struggling because I hadn't eaten. So then I went and made some food. And then, I don't know, got lost cleaning out the fridge. If it weren't entirely clear, I definitely have ADHD. But the fridge is clean. The groceries are organized. I have had food. I did get a significant number of steps done on the bed, but I will be 100% needing to pause again to finish at some point. But don't worry, I'll come back after I finish the bed because I definitely need a victory lap. But after I finish assembling the bed, I also want to making things difficult for myself, like vacuum and mop everything so that as the bed slots into place, it's all pretty and clean and feel good about it. We're not going to make the mistake of buying a slot too early. Although I don't even know if I'd call it a mistake anymore. There's part of me that feels like I should play it as a different clan so you see the difference, but I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure I'm confident in my ability to play in another clan in extreme mode, and I'm just really enjoying the challenge of playing in extreme mode right now. Okay, we're gonna grab this zone first, or maybe second. But so let's have the scouts explore what's on the other side. I'll grab this zone first. I have a feeling this is a little enclave of ours no matter what, so we'll explore that in a sec. We're doing this first. We're gonna get farm going on. We're gonna get a woodcutter's lodge going on. And then after we have a warrior, we're gonna have him go over here, kill us that wolf for food. Shouldn't be enough food to open up a new slot, sadly. But it should be enough to get us through having a completed farm. Totally remembered what was over there. Alright. We're already being attacked? That's aggressive. And of course my warrior went back to being a villager. We should be able to fight him off. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's have two of those villagers come over here. How's he doing? Let's have him explore here, because we always like the lands that we're touching. Oh wait, I forgot my socks again. Were you able to get it to play on your computer? Required some weird stuff. Okay, I hope it wasn't too weird. But I'm glad to hear that it did start playing. That you were able to start playing it. Let's use some grammar here. Oh, I would not know about that. I have one gigantic external monitor instead of two small ones. Courtesy my dad. My dad likes an incredibly large display. Oh, nice. Okay, so you can play with one external only, but have that play cleanly. Not the end of the world. Okay, we got enough for new villagers. We'll do that first. If I manage to get my berserker, I got two brown bears over here. Borderless instead of full screen. Oh, interesting. Oh. I suppose I should consider changing the way mine... Oh, I'm starving again. Is there anything I can go kill? Oh, he's about to come to me! I suppose I should consider looking at options for streaming and see if I can get it to appear differently. So you don't have to see the top of my screen and all that. I actually started Twitch streaming because I was trying to show my mom how to do it. My mom, who plays a lot of Minecraft and who has a YouTube channel for Minecraft that she started in 2014. So she has some of the wonderful, like the super helpful basics that you would not know if you were A, a grandmother, like she is, or B, new to the game, like she is not. So she ended up being like the number one search result for like how to run in Minecraft, which I still think is one of the funniest things ever. So we've tried occasionally to add other stuff to that channel, have some fun with it. But my mom is not really cut out to be... Yeah. My mom is not really cut out to be a streamer or a YouTuber. She's just really good at playing Minecraft and having fun with her grandkids, which I also really respect. We've tried to have her record a few times, and she's had problems with the different recording software. My dad even got her a new laptop, which I think is one of the cutest things in the world. And then she tried, and there's some weird permissions thing. She just like used the image of her old machine and ported it over to the new one. There's some weird permissions thing with Minecraft, and also she's still running like Java edition, probably downloaded it a while ago, and then just kept doing patches. And she's playing the beta release. So every time she tries to stream, it just ends up showing a blank square, which I find funnier than I probably should. And we've tried to troubleshoot it in a few ways. We got... Oh, really? Okay, if we're going to fight him one-on-one, he needs to be a warrior. Let's see if he can become a warrior without dying. So I got Twitch Studio, and I said, okay, I don't play Minecraft anymore. I play it with my family, and I play it from my laptop, but I don't play it on my desktop. So I said, okay, I will practice Twitch so that I can help you troubleshoot while you're having problems with it. And then I ended up really falling in love with it, and she ended up being like, I don't care about this, which is still really funny to me. You know, I'm going to do something risky here and not put up a healer's hut. Oh, a certain house if you say... Okay, so question, started playing Northgard. I guess there's no way to find a certain house if you save and load a week later and forget where everything is. If you mean like going back to the same game, if I forget where something is in here, I literally just like zoom around and look at every single square so I can remember. But if you mean you like installed in the treasures area a certain... hold on. Let's figure out what I want to... Let's do here. In the treasures area, if you like had one that you were using for a specific clan, I'm not sure what to do about that. Yeah, unfortunately, I just use like an obsessive level of detail watching. Like I just go through and relook at every single... I want to see what's back here. I feel like we should get this one next so that I can guaranteed lock all these back here for myself. I'm really trying to get all of the... Is there... So I have always thought of the little houses as completely the same. And I don't think of like one as there being a reason for me to like pay attention to one over the other. Is there a reason you're looking for like one specific house in your game setup? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Okay, I'm going to take my lore master, make him get food. We're going to hope we have enough iron before winter really hits. I have a feeling both of these villagers are going to die fighting this wolf. Yep. Well, that was hilarious. Oh, all the different buildings. So I find that really frustrating as well. But what you can click on each of the people and it will take you to where they are on the map. So if I'm trying to find something, if I'm like, wait, where is this or where is that? I'll just click on the different people and have them take me around where they are. We're going to let the scout explore one more area and then bring him back in to just hand gather some food for the winter. Okay, miner becoming a villager. Berserker, we're going to come over here and have him get ready to kill every single wolf we can find. When you have a really big map and you need to look at everything you have, maybe everything one of your competitors has, it's definitely a lot. It's definitely overwhelming. I will say I don't, particularly when I'm playing conquest mode, I try not to walk away when I'm in the middle of a singular game. I'll walk away when I'm in the middle of like, oh, we might need to go fight a bear. I'll walk away when I'm at a complete state. But I find it really similar to when I first started playing Don't Starve, where if I walked away in the middle of a game, I couldn't remember anything when I got back to it. It doesn't stick with you. The specific layout, the specific threats you're facing, like the mental notes you made for yourself about what to do in XYZ situation, completely unhelpful. Memory is a tricky thing. Ugh, I was going to try to wait for the scout to become a warrior before I fought the bear, but looks like we're going to need food sooner rather than later. I am realizing the thing that we keep seeing other people do really quickly is get an altar kings. I normally wait to do that, but it's pretty clear at this point that you got to do that sooner rather than later so that your food production in the winter isn't completely trashed. Once again, just letting a warrior die. We feel bad about it, but we acknowledge the necessity. We're going to do it again. We're terrible people. Congrats, you've made it to a new year. But have we? Everyone is starving. Okay. We're going to see. Okay, they're focused on the warrior for now. Nope. Run. Oh, are you kidding me? It's maybe not fair, but we're just going to complete the job. We'll build a healer's hut at the same time. We'll fix everyone else up. But I think we need this bear meat. Man, that sounds creepy. Oh, come on, dude. Okay. Let's have him go get some lore for us. Okay, if I remember correctly... Nope. We cannot actually build this until we upgrade our town hall. So we're going to get us some stone. And we're going to mine it fast. Oof. We got to stay on the lookout for them. I feel like sometime they're just going to all come and attack at once. Yep, we're going to get us some stone. We're going to organize a feast. Okay. Still in last place, but not as behind as we usually are for the first winter. Oh, I should definitely have another woodcutter. What am I doing? We're going to wait till the end of the feast before we heal people so that our villagers are contributing to our everything going up. We're going to get that stone. We're going to get that wood. I'll probably go kill another bear and have another feast. Oh, okay. Just realizing we only have one farmer assigned. Wow. Rookie mistake there. So we're going to need 100 wood before we can even start saving for the Altar of Kings. Before we get that 100, we should probably get the Sailor's Dock so that we can start earning some more money. Are we getting that? Oh, yeah, we're definitely getting the you have too many wounded downvote. And we have stopped exploring, which is maybe a bad thing. But we have a new strategy. We're mining for our lives. After he is built back to enough health, we'll have him go kill the other bear. If we colonize this right now, I'm a little worried. It's actually extreme mode. Oh, did I type it wrong? It's one of the settings in the game. So I started... Ooh, let's do colonization. I started a conquest, which is a path of up to 11 games that you can play kind of in a row. Yeah, no to little food. It's hard. It's hard. That's why I kind of like playing Wolf Clan, because you can kill animals for food. Almost. Oh, not even almost there. You know what? Let's assign another healer. This is taking too long. We got too many people in need of healing. When you start a conquest, you can do it in, let's see, easy, normal, hard, or extreme mode. And I didn't even bother with easy, which sounds conceited, but, you know, there we are. I've played wolf mode conquests for normal, hard, and now we're trying extreme. We did the first one, which was interesting. There was a quote-unquote blood moon every month, where you had more strength when you were fighting outside of your zones. Outside of your tribe, outside of your town, whatever they call it. And that was really fun. Okay, I'm going up in the money. I don't know if we'll be able to upgrade our town hall by winter, but we can try. I do think we need to go kill that bear now. I will say I love playing as Raven, but when I play as Raven, I die of starvation more often than not. It is one of those things where I'm just like, why? Why? Just in case he needs a little extra help to seal the deal. Although I feel like he's okay. I like this game a lot. I don't stream it a lot. I mean, as we just discussed, I don't really stream. I think it is an incredibly fun game to challenge yourself with. And I'm one of those people who just, you know, loves challenging myself. This is, I do think, so the goal of this one is to have the most glory by, or the most technically, oh, good lord, what is this called again? The most of whatever this is by the 5th year. And there's a lot of things, a lot of ways you can earn it. You can territory, lore, feasts, driving other people off their territory, conquering certain zones that already have certain things on them. So there's multiple routes of getting there, but traditionally, fame is not one of the strengths of this clan. So I love the challenge of it. I love that it is an incredibly like risky, big, difficult thing to assign myself as a challenge. Okay, we're going to organize another feast both before it's winter, because I don't like doing feasts when it's already winter. We're going to take one of the healers out. Okay, none of these are wolves, are they? Whoops. Okay, really could have... We're going to turn him back into a villager. Really could have stood for... Oh, I'm missing the obvious. Let's build another farm. I know I was saving up to upgrade my house. Oh, but I still can. Sweet. Okay, now we're going to save up to build the Altar of Kings, because you get extra fame when you build it, and it makes everyone happier and just a little bit more productive, which clearly we need right now. After we have the Altar of Kings, we can maybe build a little forge. Let's see, what would be the best for where we're at? We're going to take... Oh, hey, that's helpful. We're going to take this guy away from that. We're going to take this guy away from that. We got to get everyone focused on food production. There's no wolves for us to kill. Winter's coming on fast. At a certain point in time, we'll even have the healer stop healing. I mean, we've sacrificed people before. We know how to do it. Hopefully we won't have to. So I'd need 300, 315 in order to build the Altar of Kings. Oh, man. So I don't want to take back my last sailor and run out of ways to build crowns. If we keep having this kind of blessed wood production, I will definitely go in the direction of building a trading post and making money that way. You gotta stop healing soon and start collecting food. Still think we're gonna run out of food before winter's end, but our warrior's still alive. How did we establish... Oh, did the kobolds take over a spot that was close to us? Yes, they did. Ooh. I'd kind of wanted that spot, and that means at some point in time they'll come over here to try to advance into our territory. Don't love that. I love the dwarves. How is that low? That's crazy. Okay, we're doing the kind of mean thing again and having the healer not be a healer so that if people get sick, they can just die. Still sounds horrible when I say it out loud. Just let sick people die if they don't make it through the starving winter. But this is also telling me we really gotta get that Altar of Kings before the next winter happens. Oh, this is gonna be painful. When you kind of like know what you need to do, but you don't want to do it. Ouch. I mean, I guess that's pretty fundamental to life, but... Somehow I doubt everyone else is letting all their people... Bring in math to the comments. Wow. Nice. The blizzard really throws you for a curveball because I feel like So the blizzard, you kind of get a heads up that it's gonna... It's not that it makes everyone eat more, it's that everyone produces less. So whatever the farmers would normally do, they do half of it. So you see right there, we just like started to bounce back as the blizzard kind of got weaker, something. So really, when you have this many people, and now all 13 of my people are sick, this is horrifying. When you have this many people... How do I have 13? Interesting. Oh, because I upgraded the house. When you have this many people and you know you're not going to have much production in winter, yeah. Okay, fewer sick people now, so that's good. I'm going to turn one of my dudes into a warrior because everyone likes it when you have warriors around. And let's get mining. Let's get sailing. Pretty sure some of these people are going to die, so... Is it kobolds? Oh, no. I didn't think they were going to be killed. Thought they were going to die of sickness. Once again, makes me sound horrible. Oof, this is going to take a while to come back from. Well, gotta start sooner rather than later. Although, okay, I have a horrible and great idea. And I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, well, the problem is it's like compound interest. You're still producing, so it's like you are making some even as you're losing some. So you might need that amount total, but you don't need to have it in advance because you could still make some of it. I don't know if I explained that well at all. I'm sorry. Okay. This is a lot of kobolds to kill. I just don't want to do it. They're so mean. We're going to use our sick but free warriors one by one to fight to clear this zone. See, he's healthy. We don't have to worry about him. He can come over and be a woodcutter. Wait, why am I making him a woodcutter? He can come over and be a farmer. Okay. Really? Okay, here we go. We're basically slowly swapping out our entire team for healthy people. Kind of amazed that that warrior who was so low on life is still alive right now. Interesting. Okay. The point was not actually to keep him alive. There we go. He's got good life. He's got good life. Nope. Oh. But that doesn't reduce how much... You know what? We're going to go medicine so we can heal faster, and then we'll go Hearthstone. So that All of our penalties in winter are reduced. So the way that you win this one is by having the most fame after 5 years. So I want to go for Altar of Kings early so that I can get the fame from putting that up, and then during all the blizzards, have the bump from that. I'm not sure it's the right call, but it's one that I'm trying. We've tried a few other calls. Didn't really succeed. See, I feel at some point in time we probably need to take over the Kobold Hamlet. But attacking them right now means they'd attack us. Don't really feel up for that. Let's have this warrior... Really? Okay, I think we might need to play the same tactic over here. There's just too many of these guys, too willing to attack. Doesn't that mean that this one's going to become the one where everyone comes over and fights us, though? Feels like that's always the way. Even when that warrior's weakened, he is really in. See, that would be a good idea, but we're barely on path to make it to 300 wood. Once again, don't know if we're right in this path, but we're choosing it anyway. Okay, let's use him as another sacrificial warrior. Let's use him to get more stone. Yeah, exactly. We are gritting our teeth and staying focused on, I mean, effectively slowly killing off our village by forcing them to fight with us. You know what? He's more isolated. We can run to him pretty quick. Okay. Now we got some mercenaries. I always do Guardian. If I don't do Guardian, it is just weird. Okay, so they attacked us anyway. Great. The only good thing about when they attack is that normally right after that is a good time to go and attack them because there's fewer of them. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Oh, except for escape. I don't think so, but normally I'm pretty quick on the draw to press escape if I need to. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. We're not going to let him die. How many we got to fight? 4? Okay. Are you kidding me? Well, we have 15 stone. We'll just abandon that. I mean, we'll probably fight it later as well. Yeah, I think they did that on purpose. It's a little, like, it is really smart to be like, okay, you can't pause and strategize by looking at the map. You've got to do it in real time and risk getting pretty deeply hurt. Do I want to go back and fight now? No. But we know that they're going to come after us at some point. Not worth it. It would just be for the pride. I definitely think that part of what made me realize I'm like a self-competitive person is this game, where I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna fail at it a lot, and I'm gonna have to try. We're gonna bring back one of our sailors. We're gonna let one go back to sea. But what I want to do is take one of the hurt ones. He can be a villager again. Take one of the hurt ones and be mean. Have him become a warrior and go kill him. because I wonder if I can just go kill this scout over here. I've never actually tried assaulting a scout. Oh, I see. To do so, I'd have to go through a square. So, I mean, once again, everyone's going to end up really sick. Why couldn't any of these be wolves? Let's see how behind we are. Oof! Worse than usual. So maybe the Altar of Kings plan wasn't the best plan. Okay, I purposely turned this guy into a warrior to go over and have him sacrifice himself. Because I'm a monster. We're gonna take our healer back. See, everyone's production, like I have 4 farmers. The fact that they're producing only 2 food is ridiculous. But this is another one where when we unlock Freya's Blessing, and when we have an Altar of Kings, and when we unlock Hearthstone, I guess, let's just have one dude go over. We don't have enough food right now anyway. Let's have one dude go over and get us some lore. When we have those 3 things unlocked, I do think we'll be able to survive blizzards. Winter's not quite over. Okay, let's see how many people die. I find it interesting that it seems like people are healing from being sick and not dying. Interesting makes me sound like a little bit of a monster there, but I hope you know what I mean. So let's take one of our weak little villagers, have him come over and fight some druggers with us. I mean, to be clear, I love this game, but I'm never going to be the person who's sitting here like, everyone must like it for the reasons I like it. I was fighting these dudes so that I could get to that ruin, but it feels like the other ones are the ones that really have it out for me. We can go get them after. What was I saying? I'm not going to force everyone to like the game. I like it. If you want to play it, cool. It's not the game. It's not a game for the faint of heart. Like, you definitely have to fail as much as you don't fail. Possibly more than you don't fail. Okay, we're going to take one of these sickly farmers, have him become a warrior. Take one of these healthy dudes, have him come over here. I'm building up my food reserves while we don't have as many people because I want to... We don't have as many people as if I'm not actively killing them. But I want to... want to get that altar. And I was hoping I could get enough food while I had fewer people. I cannot help agree with that. This is pure madness. This is definitely like the chaos run version of me trying this level. Technically what I am doing makes absolutely no sense. Oops. And just let my berserker die by accident. I mean, I'm not happy about letting him die, to be clear. Don't love it. Next villager that comes in, we're going to turn him into a woodcutter. We're actually progressing quite quickly here. If we can get to 230 and have a feast, we might have the altar before the blizzard hits. Because once again, it's about the fame. My clan is traditionally weak on fame. Wolf clan is rough, eats wild meat, doesn't rely on fame. But it's my favorite clan. I mean, you can see what other people are doing for their fame when you actually know them. I'm torn between having this villager heal people or... You know what? I don't care about any of these people being healed. And we're going to take this warrior back and have him go mine for iron. Okay. Lore production. Get us to 260. We gotta do the really important thing here. Half. Okay, I feel better that I'm not the only one. I mean, my AI enemies have more than double me, but... Okay, we're gonna do Hearthstone, and then we're gonna unlock Freya's Blessing. This means over the winter we should use significantly less wood and food, so hopefully we will not die and starve again. Just the simple things. The question is, can we get our Berserker back, and can we get more fame than everyone else? Oh, you know what? I'm going to have him stop mining for a sec. And I'm going to have him come down and become a warrior. What are you doing? I turned you into a warrior so you could fight. I think we're going to need the feast to get our money there in time. So we're going to wait a few seconds. Well, we're going to turn this warrior into a healer. People deserve to be healed, okay? I generally believe that. I have just been kind of a sad sack before now. See, the other thing is having a warrior also makes people happier. So sometimes it's nice to just have one around. I'm definitely a little worried that I'm going to start a feast, get through it, and still not have enough food to get through winter, but we knew we were playing chaos mode. Here we go. Should I build a trading post? You know, I don't think that my money is going to get there without it, so we're going to do it. Still I'm at nearly 1/3 of what my enemies are at. Like a little over, but I agree. I normally hate launching feasts anywhere close to winter because obviously your production goes down anyway. Ugh, I just really, really, really wanted to be able to build the Altar of Kings before the blizzard hit. So we're going to be on the cusp here. Obviously, our money is still kind of far away. We're going to have this guy come over and trade wood with the dwarves for a little bit. We're going to take away that trade route in just a sec. Oh, no, wait, we're fine now. It's not adding a ton of money, but I'll take anything right now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cancel the trade route and add a second villager so that we're not going lower on wood, but we are going a little higher on money. Oh, I just realized I only had one sailor. That was a cell phone. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're going to try it for just a sec. It's entirely possible I will make this little milestone work and then still completely lose the game. But just making to this like somewhat arbitrary deadline is making me super happy. Oh, come on. Here we go. This zone can accommodate, so it's going in this zone. And we're taking our merchants back, making them villagers. I would like to note, this is a much lower negative number than last winter. So getting the Hearthstone and the Freya's Blessing did definitely help. Even running riskily into the very edge of creating something as winter started. I still think we might be okay. I'm obviously saying that very tentatively, but we're, knock on wood, not quite as in danger of letting all of our villagers die of starvation. Even saying that made me feel like a monster. We let our villagers die of starvation many, many winters in a row. So the other thing is, we're now getting close to being only 1 year away from needing to be at the top of the rankings here. So if we're going to triple our fame in that amount of time, we got to have a plan for it. How are we doing it? Are we doing it by lore, territory, the flying lizards? You know, we were so close. It's a song praising cash. Well, we definitely need those every once and again. Congratulations, your clan has made it to a new year. Yes, but we're also still starving. We got like any second where we're going to be back in the positive. And we're starving, but we're not sick yet. And even better, not everyone is starving. Nope, that sounds wrong. Whew, here we go. Okay, let's go get us some iron so we can get our dude back. Our berserker, our beloved berserker. Let's go. So one of the things I was contemplating doing was, you better not be trying to, 15 of them. You know, I've fought up to like 9 or 10. I've never fought 15. That sounds impossible. So maybe we will put up a watchtower. I normally do not like colonizing something next to dwarves until I've started to become friends with them, so that I can hopefully become friends with them before they attack me again. But if we're going to go the route of wanting lore and not territory, we're going to need this zone. So, okay, we have enough of that now. Let's go over here and let's actually start trading with the dwarves. Let's get them a little friendly toward us. Let's see. Well, nearly everyone died. Let's bring a new farmer over. Let's turn one of our merchants into a farmer as well. We're gonna need a woodcutter, new woodcutter in a sec. I mean, as long as our merchant can sell wood and we're still going positive, I'm okay for now. If I can afford a silo right now, I totally will. Yes, got the silo. It's helping us move up the ladder just a tiny bit. Let's see. I feel like they're alternating attacking from here and here, so we're going to take our mercenaries over there. First step is going to be to get this guy back. Second step is going to be to take over this zone. Third step is going to be to become friends with the dwarves, because we get fame by becoming friends with them. So if we can do that in less than a year. Oh, if we're going to become friends with them, we gotta have more stone. Okay, when we have our berserker, we can fight over there. But what I am going to do... Well, let's do it now. We're going to turn our healer into a warrior, because everyone likes it when you have another warrior around. Alright. Oh, let's do erudition. That will make earning more lore and hopefully crawling up this rank just a little bit. See, we're not doing as badly. But let's assume we need to earn at least 400 more. Okay, the fastest way is going to be to upgrade some buildings and to discover more lore. So we need stone. I don't think we want to have to dig it all out. Oh no, are we out of building slots? So let's make it possible for us to buy some stone in the future. And we could also buy some food if we're really starving. Which we probably will be, because we have been before. The reason I want my berserker back before I get this is he should be able to colonize this land now without me paying anything for it. And let's see how we're doing with the dwarves. They like us just a tiny bit. That's not... That's not enough for them to not be angry at us for taking a piece of land right next to them. But if we take the piece of land right next to him... Oh, I guess we should do this one first. If we take the piece of land right next to him, and then we put down a friendship stone, or whatever they're called. What are they called? Offering well. If we plunk down right next to them, put down the offering well, they'll probably become happy with us fairly quickly. Okay. One of the things we might be learning here is that we should do the Spoils of War lore pretty early, because that would be really helpful right now. Earning more money for each of these kills. Oof. And since I know right now that I want to colonize 2 zones fairly quickly after each other, I'm going to do this one with food and then the next one with his power, because otherwise it takes 12 months to cool down, and we don't got 12 months. So I'm going to wait till I get to 80, then go for it. Then we're going to turn one of our villagers into a... good lord, a scout! Whew. wonder if we could just buy a tiny bit of food. Yeah, I'm in it. That's the type of tiny purchase I like. Alrighty. Have a good evening, Karmakata, or however it is pronounced if I'm pronouncing it wrong, because I know my pronunciation of literally everything is incredibly American. Thank you for joining us for a bit, and I hope that you end up enjoying Northgard. Karmakata is a cool handle, though, even if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Okay, let's get some stone going this way. Hello, what's up? I am glad you are enjoying the stream. We are, 3 out of 3 right now in clans of trying to have enough fame to impress somebody. The gods. Whoever decides the conquests have to be done in a certain way. So you're probably about to see me fail this level, but we're trying to the bitter end is what we have decided. And for this, we are going to attempt to increase our fame by increasing our lore and upgrading our buildings. Upgrading buildings needs stone. A little less if we do carpentry mastery. It has gone against everything I believe in not to have upgraded my weapons yet, and we've, killed a lot of people by fighting with fewer skills. But them's the breaks. Okay, so you know this well enough to know what this means. I will admit the first time I actually saw the... Well, this is actually the best round we've had in a while. This is my first time playing full-on conquest extreme mode for Wolf Clan. I've done extreme mode for... I mean, we'll have to go look, because I don't remember now off the top of my head. Okay, the dwarves hate us. We're gonna make them like us again. Maybe. Everyone thinks they don't have enough space, but we don't need more villagers. Ooh, yay! We can kill a wolf! Get some money. How is that building full? I thought I only had one miner. Yeah, I talk a lot, well, as much as I really talk on here, about the thing that Northgard made me realize is I'm an intensely competitive person, and also I'm okay with that. So one of the things I was trying to do was to... Okay, we need someone over here on lore. We're just going to starve through the winter. We know that at this point. I was going to try to build friendship with the dwarves. We really don't have that possibility anymore. What we need to focus on is... Well, let's make it cheaper when we need to buy stuff. What we need to focus on is lore and upgrades. Somehow I'm not surprised. We knew they were unhappy with us. Biggest problem is I haven't been healing my dudes. So one dude fighting off... Ooh, 3 dwarves. Yeah, extreme mode definitely goes hard. Okay. Let's... Okay, you can come over and try to heal Eagle a bit. 2 militia against 3 dwarves. This is almost a joke. So I did get the first level in the conquest. Hey, we at least got more. Let's see if they can make it up the hill before... Might as well turn him into a warrior as well. He can come down and become a healer. We can upgrade a house instead of a full-on building, because we're running out of time. I don't actually think I'm going to win here, but I do like fighting to the bitter end, so... I believe if I back out of this zone now, I will definitely lose it. So we'll see how long this takes. Hmm. I did a bad job of making sure that they were all fighting the same dwarf, so that was kind of on me. Everyone's sick. Two zones being fought in. And our time is up in seconds. Oh, the dwarves continue to come after us. Wow, they're really angry. So this is why I normally wait for trading to get this up to 9 before I take over next to dwarves. Because they're angry. They're very angry, small little men. I cannot tell if I'm being some form of incredibly bigoted about these presumably fictional creatures, but... okay, so as a couple of you know, I am playing attempts at Northgard while... sometimes this is sad, sometimes this is fun. In between bouts of assembling an IKEA bed. So we will keep going. We got the Call of the Blood. It took us a couple tries. I think we'll get winters here. We got a little closer than we've gotten before. Like before, we've been so starving that we've walked away from the game before we even fail it. So I'm going to pause. When your enemy has some big champion with 20 damage. So like, do they have one of the big giant warriors? So what I have done in the past is assembled a ton of warriors and gone after it, or did a version of the same thing I did today where I have my chief and one or two warriors go after it, and I have my healers on hand and I pull my chief out immediately when he's getting low, let other people either die or also pull them back and heal them, because they usually can't heal themselves. I mean, some of the things you fight can heal themselves a little, but let's see if I have any single play ones where I could... Oh, I don't have any... I don't... Let's see. Of course, all the ones on this computer are normal difficulty. This is where I was discovering Horse Clan. Yeah, but it also depends on what their goal is in the game. Like, their goal might not be to keep that person and that giant alive. And then also, so if it can be different creatures. So if it's the wild boar, those are difficult to kill. Like, you got to go after them with a lot of people because they self heal. But if it's one of the big guys, they have a lot of the Jotun. They have a lot of power and they can smash really hard. But they also don't really heal as far as I can see, or they heal very slowly. So the Jotun champion, what you want to do to fight that, what I have done to fight that in the past is, well, number one, if there is a tower in the watchtower in the zone you're fighting in, you actually have to take that out before the Jotun champion, because the he can just stand there and kill you while you're fighting him pretty easily. So if you run away from him, get the tower then can't like pick you off as you kind of go back and forth the fence of fighting him and then healing, fighting him and then healing. You also are probably going to want to use the forge to upgrade your healers and or upgrade your fighters. And then I also really like fighting with axe throwers instead of with warriors, because warriors get right up close and fight, but axe throwers stand a little back. So you can have your berserker or chief, who whatever version his name is, you can have him be the one fighting the Jotun champion, and he can take on the big blows from that dude. In a much, I mean, they obviously hit him, but he takes many more of them before he dies. So I let the axe throwers stand back and throw their axes at the big champion, and I let my dude take as much damage as he can, and then I pull him back to heal him. And that is how I do that. And it also depends. I don't go after the watchtower first. If the watchtower is really far away in the hex, I make sure to do it when it's very close, because you can at least get that and get it down before it kills you just running towards the watchtower. I could go and play, I can't tell the AI to specifically go after that, I think, in a single player, but When we come back, we could play something other than me attempting to not freeze and get a lot of glory with Clan Wolf, but I really gotta actually, for real this time, finish the bed. So I will be back. This is my reward for finishing it. Once again, thank you for joining me.